Let's kick off then with let's start with a Champions League recap. Let's go with my club first, and United. Those two clubs a couple of days ago played. Both lost. Arsenal losing to Lens 2-1. Man United losing 3-2 to Galatasaray. Let's go with the United game first. I think that was probably a bigger story, and also I want to try and run out of time to talk about the Arsenal. I mean, might get there later on. Another bad loss for United at home again. I speak to a lot of United fans, and they say to me what they noticed, and what they've noticed for quite a while now, is that they're very emotional. So if they go 1-0 down, they don't have the gumption to kind of pick themselves up again and go again. Even if they go 1-0 up, they don't know how to kind of control that and then see a game out. What do you see as the single biggest issue right now with Manchester United?
I don't think there's a single issue. I think it's there's so much going on, so much wrong at the club at the moment. The players are not confident, and I think they've lost belief in Ten Hag. I think when they won the Carabao Cup, I think that set a precedent of how things are going to go. Mm-hmm. But since then, they've just literally gone backwards. Mm-hmm. And I think the players are not playing with the express. It doesn't look like they enjoy playing under this manager and playing for Man United. And then once you lose that love, once you lose that little fight and that spark, you're going to get bang average performances. And if the manager was to go, I think you would see an uptick in these players. I think Ten Hag his method, his ways, I don't think it's working. There's so much going on with the players falling out and not performing or not seeing eye to eye. It's, there's a lot going on, but you can't single it down to players. I think if the players and the manager have not got a good cohesion, not working together, like you see your Peps and your Klopps and Eddie Howe, they all seem in sync in one. Mm-hmm. It seems like it's manager against players against manager. It doesn't seem like everything's working.
See, I partly agree with what you're saying there. The reason why I don't fully agree is because, and I'm going to say something now that's not particularly popular with most football fans and most people. I actually agree on this issue with Gary Neville, who's been saying for months and years now that I agree with you, there's not one big problem here, right? The single biggest issue, I think, is the ownership. And people always come back and say, it's not the ownership that made poor subs. It's not the ownership that missed the sitters. It's not the ownership that let in stupid goals. I understand that. But the reason why, Jermaine, I put the biggest single problem at the door of the ownership, or them being the problem, is that it's that word we now use a lot of, is culture. If the culture from the top, that does seep down. In any business, any organisation, if the people that are at the top show a lack of seemingly care for their shop or their product or their service, it's only a matter of time before the people that work below them are going to sense that, feel that, and not operate to the best of their ability. The second reason why I blame it on the ownership more so, and I think we can scrutinise Ten Hag and the players, they're not performing 100%. But the second reason why I blame the ownership as well is because people say, the players aren't good enough and they're just not good, or Ten Hag's not good enough. Who employs those people? Okay, well then, who employs those people? That would be my question. If you think the players aren't good enough, that's fine. We can discuss that. But I'm looking at, who brought those people to the club? Recruitment, right? Yep. Who built the recruitment team? Someone above them. So it all starts from the top. You mentioned City and other clubs there. The reason why they're successful isn't just because they've got great players. It's because the whole infrastructure is operating to the best in class, and that is set from the people at the top.
Yeah, I said that there's a lot going on, but we didn't hear noise when Ten Hag came in and he was on a great run and they won a trophy, and then they managed to get in the top four. There wasn't this, it wasn't the owner's fault then. The owners didn't get the praises then. But because things are going wrong, people are now quick to turn to the owners. When, Man United are back, when they went on like a big run in.
They've been upset for a while under the owners, to be fair. This is not like the last couple of years.
I don't think you can put all this on the owners. No. I think, yes, the owners, you can't even say that they've invested in the club. So you can't say that they're bad owners because they're putting money into the club. I think as players, when I was playing, there was a certain limit what kind of filtered down to us. Anything the owners are selling the club, we didn't even know half the time what was going on above us. All our limit was to the manager. And then the manager would come down and he would explain what's going on with the club. We didn't really know. All we knew that the manager picked the team, told us what to do. We got our wages, we're happy. And we would play our football. So people saying the owners is filtering to the players. No, I couldn't care less I couldn't care less what the owner was doing with the club. As long as I'm playing football, I'm getting paid, we're happy. We're not, so we don't go, oh, the owner's doing this, and I'm going home to my partner or to the teammates and going, oh yeah, but apparently the owner's not selling. It doesn't. We're below that. We don't care. We're just the pawns who do the job, who just run around the pitch, entertaining and trying what the game we love. Anything else above our heads is not. It's not. It doesn't affect us really. It doesn't affect us. Manager to basis, yes. If a new manager's coming in, we might talk. Oh, I don't like this gaffer.
Yeah.
I don't
you
like
have a view or an opinion on him. Yeah,
but board. See, chairman's, it's above our heads.
On AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.